Ka showroom kali bathmai, jong ka Tata Motors Kaladon haga jylla menta. One shaka Frank Motors like Goringi Shillong.
Kakinhon menteri kala Mynjur ban aya ka syrnot syaki briew ki baduna haka yo ka kot haka jylla. Haka baya day bat ka jingdon jing jong ki. Bat kim pat yo ya kanu ka bhah. Menteri rangbao konrat ke sangmao lai thu ba kini ka syrnot. On ai tang ya kitu ki bam yo ya ki bhah. Ni ki scheme jong ki ST, SC. Bat kiwei ki kinhon rit. Bat kam day ya baro ki nong shong shnong. Ulo ong ba lada pelat no ya ki SC, ST. Bat ki balayo ya ki wei ki jing mentoy ki long yeng ki badai ban yo ya ka syrnot ki long tang ki tu ki ba ka yo ka kot ka long hapo jong ka pralak shisnem bat ka jaka rep jong ki lada ki don kam dei ban palat ya ka san ekar ka jing he bat ki tu ki badon ya ki jaka la jong katkum ka jing ong menteri rangba ki ne ki syrnot kin yarap ya ki briew bakin yo bha ha ki kam bat ki jing yo bha haki jaka puli ki badai ki jong ka Sorkar India.
Memorandum which is for the guidelines of issuance of income and asset certificate for the economically weaker section in the state of Meghalaya. If you remember and recall that in the parliament, in the assembly, when we had the session, somebody had raised about the certificates for the economically weaker sections, and there the guidelines or the OM had been issued by the Government of India, but state government had not issued the OMs in reference to that. So that was rectified in one way, and today we have approved the OM, and this basically is for reservation for economically weaker sections in civil posts and services in Government of India offices and posts, and admissions in educational institutions, which are obviously central institutions. This, as I mentioned in my reply in the assembly also, that this is applicable to persons who are not covered under the existing schemes of reservation for the scheduled caste, the scheduled tribes, and the socially and educationally backward classes. So therefore, this does not apply to majority of the population of Meghalaya, and this is applicable to minusing those categories who are already under the existing schemes of reservations of all the scheduled tribe and the caste, scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, and economically and socially backward. So the families whose incomes are less than 8 lakhs, they will get this economically weaker section certificate. But if these families also, in spite of having 8 lakhs and less income, if they still have 5 acres of agricultural land and above, they will not be entitled to this certification. If they have residential flat of 1,000 square feet, if they have a residential plot of 100 square yards, and if they have residential plot of 200 square yards in non-municipal areas, even they will not be entitled. So we had to only approve these guidelines and these OMs, which is what was done today. So this certificate, they will be, as I said, it's meant to give the for services, civil posts and services in Government of India, and admission in education institutions, more specifically run by Government of India.